Timey, are you going? Ah, you're going. You're good. You're going. Okay. Can we start? Okay. Are we starting? Okay, cool. Okay, hello guys, my name is Championship Something Gaming and welcome to... We already know what this game is, so if you're wondering what the drink is that I'm drinking, it's Fresh Up. Now you know. Okay. Here we go. Also, if you want to get interest-free bike deals, then head over to my sponsored website, Cycle Surgery. I will remember to put the link in the description because I'm a good person. Okay, Cycle Surgery. Type that up on Google and go to it. Cycle Surgery NZ. Oh, you were close. You were really close. That one. There you go. Okay. This is the biggest decision that I left you guys on the last episode. Last time. Oh my gosh, I've been so busy recording that I forgot to even think on it. Interesting thing is Sayori has Yuri or Monica. It's one of them. I'm not doing Natsuki. That's probably one of the biggest decisions I've ever made in my entire gaming life. On the entire Australian 7000 gaming. I'm gonna go with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I'm just saying, so you'll be helping Yuri then, Cole? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. I've got a bottle of Fresh Up and I've got a bottle of water. Okay? Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So that everything we needed to go over? Yep. That should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Cole? Me? I guess I'm interested to see how it turned out. It's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Cole picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki's very, very insecure about herself. Like, she's the type of person that, is I want to help that person, but I don't think they respect me enough. I want to do this, but no. That's because she got judged a lot when she was little, so... Natsuki isn't the only one to pride. Monica and I are always aback by Yuri's word. When she already has trouble with word, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. Huh? You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. I think she got like in real life, I think she'd be like a really shy and timid voice like this. Her should be confident. Sayori would be very loud. Natsuki normal. She's like the norm of everything. She's the positive one. She's the insecure one, and Natsuki's just the one that overexpresses and annoys everything and ruins everything. I don't mean like ruin everything, like you get what I mean. Okay. I hope you see everyone do their best. But with that, there's something more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out there then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? Like, just the way, like, it is very insecure, and like, I mean, like, it's kind of cute originally at the start, but then as it draws on, it just starts to feel like she's done to like suffer and get depression from all this. It's like pretty heavy. No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. I decide to not press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way. So I'll just need to make sure my mum is... I did not read that. I usually read it and remember it, but my mum isn't too busy. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. Kind of when I stutter on words during Yuri's speech, then I think it kind of brings out her character more. I mean, even though I'm stuttering on by accident, I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Cole. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. That's what a lot of people say nowadays. Like, I message people and stuff, and the only thing they say is IDK, and I'm like, what the hell do you mean, bro? It's difficult to come up with any other reason. You may have chosen me. You're forgetting that the one reason was the most common sense. I chose you to help you because that's what I want to do. But you only think to yourself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looked straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally said that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? I mean, like, we had that thing with Sayori, like, getting the poster paper and stuff, or is it too early for that? One time will tell. I've got a feeling that Sayori's gonna visit and say, do you need help, Cole? I've got a feeling that that's gonna happen, and she's gonna see Yuri, and she's gonna come, Sayori's just gonna come to a complete conclusion, or like, jump to a big conclusion. I wonder if that's gonna happen. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also intimate person in general. I really need to research these words because I mean I know how to I know what they mean, but like the pronunciation of them, there's no doubt that she'll open up with a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. Not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've gotten worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? Oh. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's really strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Cole. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is just as messy as it's always been. That's not messy. I mean, my office. It's tiny, the display shelf. I got a box full of stuff here. The scooters are just sitting there, away. It's not that messy, unless you look at all the drinks over here. What do you got? Like Coke, V, Lift Plus. It's another V. Yeah, I need to clean up that. I'm good at keeping my bedroom through there, and everything in the house tidy, except for this space here where I don't know, I just find out I've always done for drinks. I just go. Anyway, Sayori's room is meant to open. I also recognise the same stuffed animal and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you all of a suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? So Yuri had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We don't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behaviour is uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Cole. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me after all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. That's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori? I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until now, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Cole, but you're wrong. Nothing's happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Cole? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste, having to spend time on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Oh my gosh. That is a bombshell. That is... Oh my gosh. Oh, the music they put in this. Oh no. Okay. Oh, such a bombshell. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me? To just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It's almost like I feel I've been betrayed, as you're a close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder. Make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand all that, Cole. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing something important. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. So I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it felt like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path led to nothing but hurts. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Cole. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. I just took to notice. You got sleep deprived, almost bloodshot there. It's real like that. Rips here. Pretty bland colours show depression. Everything's there's no really joyful colours. You'd think that Sayori would have tears streak down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept this punishment. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking once again, I grabbed Sayori by the shoulder. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. Cole, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Cole, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remained at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Cole. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Cole. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend a whole day here, I would. All of the day, it had to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that'd be good for me today. You understand, right? Kinda hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I approach my house. I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry. I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, just got here. But I started to get really nervous. Nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. I can feel it for a minute. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yep, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. That's a double bed. I'm on my bed. That's a double bed. Okay. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. And my boy said he doesn't read books. Cole said he doesn't read books. What the f*** are you on about, bro? You got all these books here, mate. All of them. I cleaned it out before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She put both of her hands firmly in her laps, as if she's making sure she's keeping track of them. So, we should get started. Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancement. Atmospheric enhancement? You know, mood, lightning, atmospheric candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although Many will stop just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulled out a few candles, a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candle to light the room. I think that'd be amazing, don't you? Yes, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a duffer for essential oil. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, that's so. It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. You take the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. Just in a moment, a thin ray of vapour begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? Jasmine essential oil? It smells sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, good way to describe it. I choose jasmine because for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions to make them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds even more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poem? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles, gently enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? I've got a moth on my TV. Okay. Get off. It's night time and I've got to have the window open. I think I just burn to death because of how hot it is. But then I got like mosquitoes coming in. They're just up there. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper like I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different words on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper on the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eyes of those passing by the room. It may attract some pigs inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. I need to... My water bottle is now 100% empty. Now I need to fill you up with this. Why is just most of this episode is me just pouring stuff into other things? There we go. We'll let that fill up. And I need to get my cup. There we go. Okay. Yuri giggled with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more like when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something like that she should enjoy. Okay. Here's a marker, Cole. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri also unravelled a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle had an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is that? You're going to think it's weird. Whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty, I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it's kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the knife handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hand. Feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Cole, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. You can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri pushes my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled instinctively, I pull my hand back. Ow. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, it's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it's a little weird, but it took me by surprise. I guess you're trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Cole, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine air, would be completely heavy right now. You're so weird, Cole. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. Thanks for leaving. Tension quickly lifted. We're each within our own perspective of activity. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a draw curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy are the kit of watercolor paint tablet. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a bit of water is okay. A little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups up too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to the small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Put them on a plate to catch any paint that drip. Then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arms. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is too hot in here or anything? Not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Okay. Starting with the colours for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Okay. We can hang it on the wall, behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiled at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve as a colour guide when we paint. It kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel the same way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with other persons. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. That's so. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that the way about things like anime and games, we're simply sharing the experiences with someone who can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. If someone wants to tell me what happens if you choose Monica or Natsuki or Sayuri, then comment down. I don't know, I might replay it just out of curiosity, just to find out. just to find out. I might do a special live stream just to find out. I might do a special live stream just to find out for you guys. Just for you guys. Depending at the end, once I've completed the game, I might. Okay? I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into his. Yeah, sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. The drop was of paint on your face and Yuri's neck. There's something on my face. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Here, pat down on Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from her when she reads her book, almost as if she's lost in day, developed by her own thought. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted eyes. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oily giving me this stealthy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers unwrapped my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly her face seemed to me much closer than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulled away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picked up her brush again, but her movement seemed clumsy, like she's unable to focus. I remained silent and forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that looked like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the result. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. I need to dry it first. That's true, but won't it take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best if I leave it here and you have it bring in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew, said it like you're glad it's over. I was wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit. Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little bit concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So I don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, you think to yourself, I think it would be irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. Probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all, and the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri seemed to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Okay. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidget. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fun we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot that you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiled bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Cole. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulled back. Sayori? Hi. And the music stopped. And my prediction was half right, so I'm going to take a big drink of I told you so for the people who are like, that's not going to happen. I know someone's going to do a montage of every time I've stopped to take a drink. Thank you very much, that's not very helpful. Hi Cole. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Cole. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so... That's fun, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? And music cues. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well... I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here to see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. Make me really happy. That you've got such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Cole? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Cole. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden on your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I'd trade for anything, wouldn't trade for anything else. If I read that wrong, I know Wiki fandom would call me out and say, you read it wrong, you messed up the entire storyline of the Game Train Man. You stupid person. So, if it even takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put my hand on his shoulder to reassure him. I'm scared, Cole. Really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me, Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, Cole. I liked you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said, I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you right now. You son of a... How much time do I have left? 6. Oh my goodness. Both of you mean the same thing, just which one do I... This is the hardest one of them all. Do they get harder from here? Oh my gosh. I love you, you'll always be my dearest friend. I'm tempted to do eeny, meeny, miny, mo, but then I know this isn't the time to joke about something like that. Oh. I love you. I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends and having fun with you every day, it helped me to realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day. Like this every day, with each of us being upset and trying to do hard decisions. Shut up! Not doing that, but okay. Then I know we'll both be happy. Cole. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Oh my gosh! Cole's hair looks identical to how my hair looked when I was in year 6. When I was in year 6, I had brown hair like that. Naturally, my hair is brown, by the way. It was really long like that. It looked almost identical if Sayori or like you go there in that position, and that was me. That would look identical to how my hair would look. I don't know if I had a black shirt like that, but I definitely did have some shirt. I mean, this is a black shirt, but which you can get if you go to psychosurgery. What do you call webs? What do you call shit? This isn't the time to be plugging merch right now. Cole, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Cole. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I actually don't know. Okay. Oh my gosh. You son of a... And time is about to go off. Sayori, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought that this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Cole. It's okay, Sayori. Might take some time for things to get better again. I'm saving here. Saving here. It's such a good game. Well, I'm gonna have to end this episode here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next one. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, Be sure to get that new merch stuff on Cycle Surgery website. Plug that stuff in the description, and I'll see you guys next one. But anyways, love you guys all. Sayonara.